Every spring, the Real Housewives of Atlanta takes a break from the drama, but as soon as the cameras go up, the rumors start circulating about what's to come of our favorite ladies in the A. It's Justin Diego with the Real Housewives of Atlanta T, and today I'm gonna be sharing 10 things we already know about the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 9. So stay tuned and find out who's coming back, who's joining the cast, and a whole lot more. Of course, everybody wants to know if their faves are coming back. While it's still too early to know exactly who will be holding a peach, here is what we do know. After winning Bravo's Most Socially Driven award, it comes as no surprise that Kandi Phaedra is expected to be one of the first that's back for another round. Team Tall also can expect Cynthia Bailey and Kenya Moore to both make a return as well. And after having such a blast in Season 8, it looks like both Frick and Frat are expected to be making an appearance in Season 9, although we can't confirm if either of them will be holding a peach. Now, about the OGs. Sources close to camp are saying that Sheree Whitfield is definitely filming and expected to be back for Season 9, but it's still unclear whether or not NeNe Leakes has even begun filming. Bravo? What's up with that? As quiet as it's kept, last season was all about Cynthia Bailey, and one of the biggest scandals in her whole Housewives career. We watched Peter and Cynthia fight to save their marriage after a video leak that made it virtually impossible for Cynthia to continue to ignore Peter's cheating allegations. Even after Peter tried to blow off their marriage problems at the last reunion, the couple has now gone public about their plans for a divorce. In an interesting turn of events, Peter booked an appearance on the Wendy Williams show to reveal that he was blindsided by the whole thing, and he is actually still in love with Cynthia Bailey.
I was completely in love with Cynthia Bailey.
Then why'd she file that way?
We shouldn't have to wait that much longer to get to the bottom of this. I'm pretty sure this tea will be served in the very first episode. After a pretty tumultuous season, it looks like Kandi and Phaedra's friendship is still unresolved, and it may be time for Team Phandi to choose a side.
For the Jesus I served, he hung out with prostitutes and lepers.
Earlier this summer, Andy Cohen hosted the Bravos, awarding Kandi Phaedra the most social and Phaedra Parks the rightful queen of shade. While all the housewives weren't invited to the show, fans were excited to see Kandi Phaedra and Phaedra Parks reunited for the very first time since the reunion. Needless to say, that was a bust. Speaking of Phaedra, it looks like she's been adjusting pretty well to the single life. We have no word yet on her relationship with Apollo Nida, but in a very intense interview earlier this summer, Parks made it very clear that her relationship with Apollo is certainly not to be a topic of discussion.
I said on the show we are getting a divorce and it's already been filed.
Instead, our Southern Belle is very involved with this year's presidential election, and shared moments from her attendance at this year's DNC can be seen from her Instagram. While Lena hasn't spent much time in the spotlight, according to Straight from the A, who broke the casting news, Lena is engaged to her fiancé, R.L. Hugger, from the 90s boy band, Next. And while we don't know much about their relationship, we do know that they seem madly in love, and Real Housewives of Atlanta fans may just have some new eye candy while watching the new season. Even with her signature resting bitch face, this small town girl is everything you want in a new housewife. She seems to stay away from the drama and has a high-end clothing line, a casual clothing line, and an elegant jewelry line that have all been a huge success. Now, speaking of elegant, with her birthday being so close to the holidays and in true Southern Belle fashion, Lena seems to have a tradition of having a fabulous photo shoot for her annual holiday cards that may even give our own Southern Belle, Phaedra Parks, a run for her money. So, Lena seems to be well connected and real life friends with Kandi Phaedra, who she's filmed with for Portia's birthday party and again for Phaedra's pop-up shop. Now, while the girls have all been getting along just fine, no one ever gets a peach without raising a little controversy. Without throwing hands or gay bashing another husband, there's an underlying story that makes Lena's addition to the show so very juicy. According to B. Scott, who tipped us off early last year, Lena's husband-to-be may actually still have a beef with Cynthia Bailey's over-the-top husband, Peter Thomas. According to the report, Peter was slapped with the lawsuit after the deal with Bar One went bad. This rumor especially makes sense after Peter's success in Charlotte reportedly has him considering reopening Bar One in Atlanta. That was 10 things we already know about The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 9. Thank you for tuning in and sipping tea with us. If you'd like to see more videos like this, comment below and tell us what you're thinking.